Okay, so this is a work through on number 13 from the homework assignment for 9.7, and they're asking us to solve the triangle. So the missing angle is 48 degrees. So we just, to get that angle A, which is down here, we would do 180 minus 85 minus 47, and then solve that through to be 48 degrees. And certainly you could use a calculator on that, but you'd have 48 degrees left over. Then what you have to do is go get the sides. You can actually go and get either of the sides that you want first. Neither one's better than the other to get. What I'm going to do with this one is I'll go after, let's call this X, and let's call this Y. Actually, no, they're using B and C. So let's call this one B. That's across from big B, and then C is across from little c. So to do that, you're going to set up law of sines. So I would say C over the sine of 47. So that's the side over the angle across, sine of the angle across from it, equals 19 over sine of 48. So 48 being the angle A. So there's our angle A. So you do the side over the sine of the opposite angle equals side over the sine of the opposite angle. And then we can actually, and I'll use a different color here, but we can set up the same equation, C over the sine of 47, or no, not C over the sine of 47, sorry, B over the sine of 85. So that's the side B we're trying to find, equals, and then we can also do that 19 over sine of 48. So we can actually set up two equations using this 19 over the sine of 48. So here's one equation, that'll find us B. Here's the other equation, that'll find us C. And then all we need to do with both of these is just multiply both sides. So we'll do the black one here first. Multiply both sides by the sine of 85. Multiply by the sine of 85. And then you let your calculator do the rest. So here, those will cancel and you'll be left with just B. Then on this side, you're going to have 19 times the sine of 85. And then we're going to divide that by the sine of 48. So 19 times the sine of 85 divided by the sine of 48. So we'll go 19 times the sine of 85. And we can hit enter, and then we'll divide by the sine of 48. And we'll hit enter, and then that will get us 25.5 if we round up. So that's 25.5 for B. And then we'll do the same solution for C. And to get C, I'm going to multiply both sides by the sine of 47. So I'd have 19 times the sine of 47 over sine of 48. So 19 divided by the sine of 47 over sine of 48. So let's clear this out. So we go 19 times the sine of 47, hit enter, and then I'm going to divide by the sine of 48 and hit enter. And then that's going to be 18.7. We'll go back here, that's 18.7. So let's see, we've got C is 18.7 and B is 25.5, and those should be our missing amounts to the nearest tenth.